guys, it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another speed build. Today I am back with a small to medium size family home in downtown Windenburg, coming in at just over 102,000 simoleons. It is a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom house that also has an office. It doesn't have too much outdoor living space as the lot is pretty small in the middle downtown, so it didn't make a lot of sense to me to have lots of lush grass areas considering the placement of this home, but it does have some, and I did enjoy adding those. I also would like to say that the outside shape of this house is strongly based on a picture that I found on Pinterest. I was just like, oh my god, that's the cutest house ever. But I painted it differently and decorated the inside however I saw fit. And the back is just kind of a guess, which is very similar to the front. But there was just this picture, and I was like, it's so cute. And I decided against all of my own preferences to not do exactly the same as this picture was, because it was white with black windows. And I have a tendency to do too many things that are black and white. So I cut that footage out, but I placed down lots of black windows a couple different times, and I was like, it's so cute, it's so me, I want to live here. And I was like, no, let's do something else. And so it ended up being very cutesy. There's a lot of beiges, a lot of pinks, and I really like how this house came out. So I hope you guys do enjoy it as well. And if you guys would like to download this house, it is available on the Sims 4 gallery if you search Gryphi or the hashtag MsGryphi. That information is also in the description down below, as well as a download link to the gallery website. So while this house is coming together, it's taking shape. This is pretty much the shape of it. I'm just adding a couple of bump outs and a couple of decorations, and there's gonna be some landscaping, actually a lot of landscaping. I had fun with this one, but it's not like over the top because it's in the middle of like the city, sort of, or if you could call it a city, I don't really know. But while that's happening, I'd like to take a moment and talk about the speculation and leaks that have been going on in the Sims community right now, because there has been a lot of retailers that have listed the Sims for University Life, or not University Life, Discover University. University Life is what it was called in The Sims 3. Discover University, and you take those with a grain of salt. Maybe it's true, maybe it's like a placeholder. Like, I think we all know or feel like it's gotta be University that's coming next, but the name and the features and all that kind of stuff has been placeholders. Up until this point, it had the old logo, it had Sims 3 Sims, grain of salt there. But a lot of people were posting last night about Microsoft's Xbox store actually leaking the render, the name being actually Discover University, and the description. And of course, still, I'm waiting for an official announcement before I believe anything, but I'm pretty excited just based on what we saw from that. I mean, it looks like we're getting bikes, and I don't know. I will leave some links down below to what was leaked last night if you're interested in seeing more for yourself. Of course, none of this is confirmed. It's just speculation at this point, although it does look like a pretty legit leak, but we don't know for sure. And so I'm not going to be like, this is true, go check it out, 100% positive. But I mean, it might be. But I'm hoping we'll get an announcement sometime in the next week or so, because if the leaks are true, the retail website said it was coming out mid-November, and then the Xbox store said mid-December. But, I mean, that could be just for the console release, or maybe none of the dates are right. I have no idea. It's all speculation at this point, but I'm really excited. I am excited to have more content in the game, build stuff for a university world. Oh my gosh. Actually, suspecting that we would get university this year or next year or whenever, it's got to be this year. All these leaks. This can't just be oh, we're just going to make you think we're getting university so we can surprise you with farm life. But that would be really interesting. But if you guys have any ideas of things you'd like to see university themed, if we get a university pack, let me know what you'd like to see as far as builds go. I'd be very interested. And even if we don't get a university pack, some of those might be fun to build anyway. But come on, all these leaks, we have to be getting university. But anyway, I talked over the landscaping like I said I would. I really like how I made these kind of borders around, or containing walls, and have the grass up higher. It made sense for me in this setting to do it that way, and I just think it came out really cute, and I added a lot of greenery growing up the front of the house. I don't think I put any in the back, I just liked it in the front, and I just think it's a really cozy house, and I really love the colors. So yeah, also I don't use pink that often, and when I do, I tend to use it like this. It's not all over. It's like the flowers are pink. There's a couple of pink accessories inside, but it's not like over the top because I've talked about before, I'm not the biggest fan of pink. I do like using it in some bedrooms, like usually not the main bedroom, but like one of the various kids' bedrooms or something, because a lot of the swatches and stuff I love the patterns of, so that is nice. But this house does have pink accents throughout, including the dining chairs whose cushions are pink. I don't think I've ever used that swatch of the chair I'm going to be using in a little while, but first we're figuring out the floor plan. We are upstairs right now. This actually took me a long time to do. I fully tried to work out a floor plan. It took me probably half an hour to place the stairs in this house. No idea why, because I was sold on using them not in just a straight line. I wanted to configure them some way, and it just was making it harder to figure out. But we figured it out in the end, and this, as you can see, ends up being 2 bedrooms and an office. And one of the bathrooms upstairs, an ensuite, and then there's a regular hall bathroom upstairs, and then a regular one downstairs. So there's 3 bathrooms in the house. It's just one of them is an ensuite. And then the office space upstairs could totally be a 3rd bedroom, easily. So it's a medium-sized home. It's a fairly spacious home. You could definitely have quite a few Sims living here, and I think it'd be pretty easy to renovate into extra rooms as well. But yeah, we're just figuring out the flooring here. I used this light floorboard throughout, and then the kitchen. This is actually my second attempt at it. I did the whole layout, and then I changed my mind about what counters I wanted, because I was struggling with deciding if I wanted this house to be super traditional inside or more updated. And I kind of went with like not overly updated, but just like a family style. That's kind of what I wanted to do. And I think it's slightly more traditional than some of the things I do, but I really like how it came out. It's not super cluttered. There's like clutter in spots, but I just wanted it to be a cutesy, comfy, easy to route around house. So it's definitely not a super cluttered one, but I do want to do some more cluttered builds in the future, although that's a lot easier to do in smaller builds. So yeah, we'll see about that. But we're just figuring out some decorations for the counters here. I used these roses. I almost said these vases in a rose. These roses over here in this white swatch. I never use those. I don't know why. They're not my favorite, but I kind of liked how they looked in here. I was also originally going to use this backsplash that is beige and blue, but we go back later after I do the dining room and decide, okay, we're bringing the pink inside the house too, to switch that to a more pink and beige backsplash. I also decided to have this corner over here where we have a microwave, our coffee pot, and our dishwasher. I thought it was just like a nice, convenient area to do that. And this is a really weird shaped kitchen. And I kind of like that because I feel like I build the same kitchen a lot, but I don't know. I love building kitchens. I wish this wasn't such a weird shaped room, but that's just kind of how it worked out. And it makes it a little bit different. And of course, I used some of the brooms and mop that we got with Realm of Magic because they make perfect decorations. I love that your witches can actually fly on a mop, though. That just makes me so happy. I mean, I wish it was a vacuum cleaner, but ooh, I never add the Roombas to my Sims houses. I feel like I should because, like, you have the mops and the brooms hanging out. You should have a Roomba somewhere. But anyway, I liked right off the kitchen that we have this laundry room / just cleaning supplies area right before you enter into the backyard. I thought that was really cute and realistic. And now we are into the dining room. And you'll see I'm using this table from Parenthood, and I'll be using the matching chairs as well with the pink swatch on them. I placed the green down, but then I was like, no, pink is the color for this house, and I'm going to go with it. I don't imagine, like the way I decorated it, I don't feel like it's overly in your face pink and couldn't be for anyone. Obviously pink's for anyone, but some people don't like pink as much and they perceive it some way or another. And I don't feel like it's too over the top. This could be literally for anyone. It's just accents here and there. And I feel like in some houses, there are just accents like that. My grandmother growing up, her favorite color in the whole world is blue. But you want to know what the color of the cushions on her dining room chairs were? Orange, like bright burnt orange. So, you know, I feel like it's realistic. And it's just a little cutesy and fun. And yeah, I don't know why I'm overly explaining my use of pink in this house, but I really enjoyed it because it's something different for me. But we are into the living room now, which is the biggest room in the house. And I believe all we end up having in here is a couple of bookcases and I think I put the curved TV in here. And then there's a variety of chairs along with this couch. This is a base game couch. It's probably my favorite base game couch, this one, and then the really boxy one. A lot of people don't like that, but the boxy one looks exactly like my couch in real life. So I do like it. I wish I had more texture on it though, because those ones only have 2 swatches that have a texture to them, but that doesn't matter because we're not using that couch right now anyway. But I also changed the counters in the kitchen to be white instead of gray because I thought it fit a little bit better. But here we are figuring out the living room space. I kind of wanted to use these bookcases on either end, but I thought it was a little too much in the end, and we ended up just having this side table under the TV and some plants and then a chair, and then I put 2 more of those chairs over here. So I think it's a pretty cozy, kind of formal living space, and it has just that little hint of pink with these flowers. And then I didn't put this one, but I did put a poof under the table, and then a coffee table as well, which I think I just put like a little basket and a remote on, and maybe some tissues. I think that's all that goes on there. But like this room is mostly neutral. It just has that pop of pink flowers in it. And I think that was really a nice way to subtly bring in that color to other parts of the house. And hopefully you guys agree on that. But we're just going to be grabbing that remote and placing it in the wrong place before putting it in the proper place. And then adding that thing of magazines from Parenthood. I love adding that to my builds. I just think it looks so nice. But here in the entryway, I keep it pretty simple. We just have a side table, some plants, and a mirror, and we'll be adding temperature controls by the front door as well. Plus a couple of like coats and stuff. There's a coat rack in here, and then we're going to be jumping back outside. I actually had a little bit of trouble deciding on if I wanted the clothing rack out here and if I wanted like a jungle gym or a swing set. And it's a very small yard, but I really wanted a swing set out here. I thought it would be cute and just nestled in the backyard. So we did go for that. And I think a little bit more landscaping, and I was fiddling with these stairs because they kept popping out of the ground. That's something that happens sometimes with terrain, and it's really annoying, but we're having a little pathway here. So there are 3 exits and entrances to the house on the main floor. We have the main front door, the main back door, and then one out of the dining room, which I could totally be like a greenhouse of some sort. I think it's super cute. I love big rooms like that are entirely those gorgeous windows. I think those are from Romantic Garden stuff. I might be wrong. I have no idea where they're from, but that's my best guess. But I really like those windows, and I enjoyed using them on this house. I thought they looked really, really cute. But right here, I'm just adding another car to the front yard and another tree. I just wanted it to be more full. I imagine this house had more than just a convertible, so I just have those kind of sloppily parked because I didn't think they'd be like perfect. And but we're making the front garden look kind of perfect, which I really enjoyed, using like the stripes on the grass to make it look super manicured. I just thought it was really cute. And maybe they have somebody that comes and takes care of the landscaping, and that's why that's so perfect. But the cars are just kind of there because, you know, they're in a hurry. There's kids. I only just have this decorated to have one kid who I imagine to be like a tween girl, probably. I was thinking like 12-ish, like 10, 11, 12 age. And also all the bathrooms have pink tiling in them. I think it's so cute. And I also added a hedgehog up here from my first pet stuff. I don't use those too often, but I was thinking, you know, family house, it might be cute to have a little friend. So that's what that is. And then the hallway is very, you know, sparsely decorated, but it has what you need. There's some more laundry baskets out there. Also, I decorated those bathrooms off camera. And I didn't add anything else to it because I just didn't want it to be cluttered, but you could easily decorate it more. But the master bedroom also has a walk-in closet you can see off to the side. It has 2 items in it that are both dressers technically, from Moschino Stuff and from Get Famous. They're both just clothing racks. So those are in there for your Sims to go ahead and get dressed. Of course, that's an easy room to decorate into something else or make into a different bathroom, and then make the ensuite another hall bathroom or whatever you'd like to do. But I thought it was kind of a cool idea to have a walk-in closet for this bedroom, especially because I had this extra space and it was kind of a weird floor plan. But you can definitely configure it however you want if you guys download this house. And here we are adding more pink accents into the bedroom. I mostly kept it beige in here though. I really wanted that overall beige color scheme to come through into this room. I think it's just a really peaceful, cozy house. And I really like how the bedroom came out. Like I said, it's not overly cluttered. I have a couple items here and there. I wanted it to look lived in, but not messy. So hopefully I achieved that. But we're just adding a basket over here, and then we're going to be adding some makeup and stuff from the Vintage Glamour Stuff Pack. I love how that fits in that basket. I like to do that from time to time. And then some more pink flowers. And then we're heading into the kid bedroom, which I use this purple bed from Parenthood because as soon as I decided the color scheme for this house, I was like, I'm using that bed in the kids' room. Like, it was an immediate decision because I love it so much. And then we're adding some of those stuffed animals in the corner for the kids to play with. I love those. I wish I had a giant stuffed animal like that when I was a kid to play with, but I didn't. But I guess I had like large dogs, so that probably better, in my opinion, to have big dogs to play with versus like a big fake dog. So I guess it's fine. But I think it's really cool that they have those in the game and they're cute, but they take up so much space. I wish we had some more small stuffed animals and toys that you could just carry around and play with. That would be really, really cool. Maybe we'll eventually get that. I don't know. I feel like the likelihood of us getting another pack targeted at kids is slim, but you never know. Maybe that could be in like a hobbies pack because I really want a hobbies pack. And speaking of that, we are in the office, which is pretty simple. It's just like a computer desk and an easel and a bookcase. I just wanted a space to put this in. And like I said, this could easily be converted into another kid's bedroom if you have another kid or just another sim living in your house. But anyway, we are coming to the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this build. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this video down below, as well as what you think of the university leaks. Talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody.